Going for dinner tonight? Scotty wanted me to ask you. I mean, it won't be anything flash, but we'd love to have you.
I can't. I'm sorry, not tonight.
Tomorrow night, then? We will keep asking until you say yes. You realise that, don't you?
Thank you. I'd like that.
If you just pop inside for a sec, I can write down the address for you.
I'll be back in later to see Jan. I'll get it from you then, eh?
Or Scotty. I mean, you know where he is now, eh?
Yeah, thanks.
Are you okay?
No,
What's wrong?
I've lost my diary.
Is that all?
It's a disaster. You don't know what's in it.
Yeah, I do. And you shouldn't leave it lying around. Why would I want to read your dumb diary? Where did you leave it?
I don't know.
You had it here last night.
Yeah, and then I put it in my bag, and then we went home, and I haven't seen it since. Are you going to help me look or what?
Well, I can't. I've got work in 10 minutes.
Please? It's an emergency.
Where have you looked already?
I've asked all around here. I've checked the car and your room.
You really don't trust me, do you? Look, come on.
Dad, hey. How's the jet lag treating you? Oh, and by the way, I've worked out why you had to leave the country, so that you wouldn't be around when Hunter found out that you and Rachel both bought the building from under him. Well, he's ropeable, so is Brody. Dad, I know, okay? I know, you don't have to get all shouty.
Hang on. Is Brody around? I need to make a lunch booking.
He's out the back.
Table for 3, 1:45. Can you write it in the book, please? Remember these things? You don't see them around much anymore, but they do come in handy. Thank you.
$2,000 for writing down a lunch booking. I'm definitely getting back to hospitality. The pay has got a lot better.
For telling me the building was for sale. Call it a finder's fee.
Thanks, I think.
I'm sorry things didn't work out the way you wanted. I still think it's for the best.
You would? What did she want? A lunch booking. And she gave me this.
What for?
Finder's fee.
What? You're joking?
She must have been feeling guilty or something.
Where's my share?
I'll give you half.
Half? I'm the finder, not you.
How do you work that out?
Who found the flat 6 months ago?
That's different.
And whose idea was buying the building to begin with? The only thing that you did was screw up the entire plan by leaking it to Rachel.
Well, if you don't want half, fine. Thanks for these.
Ran into your mum earlier. She was in visiting Jan.
I must have just missed her. Did you ask her about dinner?
Tonight's no good, but she's all on for tomorrow.
Wonder what she eats.
What did she dish out when you were kids?
Overcooked cabbage and mashed spuds with everything.
I think she won't be fussy, will she?
How did she seem?
How do you mean?
Did you get the feeling she actually wanted to come or that she thought she had to?
She did seem a bit nervy.
I suppose she has got a lot to make up for.
How long do you think she's been off the drugs?
She told me 7 years. Why?
Just wondering.
How's he?
Hey.
He seems happier than I've seen him for a while.
He's like a different person.
I think he's really enjoying being back at work.
Nothing to do with his mum showing up then? Oh, sorry. I thought it was common knowledge.
Well, it's not a secret.
I didn't know Scotty had a mother.
He didn't land amongst us fully formed wearing a nurse's uniform.
You know what I mean. She wasn't there when he married Shanti, was she? I just assumed she was dead.
That's probably what Scotty wanted you to think. They haven't seen each other in years. She walked out on him when he was in his teens.
And left 3 kids behind? How can a mother do that? I'll never understand it.
Scotty must be struggling as well.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But he's determined to give her a chance. I know why, too. It's the psychiatrist filling him up with the importance of learning to trust again.
No, he's right.
I know. I just hope Scotty's not writing for a fool. Another one.
Good book?
It's good for a laugh. Really juvenile. Hey!
That's my sister's diary. When did you nick it?
I didn't. She left it at the cafe last night. I was going to give it back.
When?
as soon as they stop laughing.
You know, you shouldn't read other people's private stuff.
Well, it's not private anymore, is it? And I could tell the whole school about her tragic crush on Phoenix Rainer. It's hilarious.
You would, wouldn't you?
I might.
Because you're so hard up for friends. Anything for a bit of attention. Keep your fat mouth shut, okay?
I've got a business meeting. Table for 3. I booked it earlier.
Yep, you're out in the courtyard, where I don't have to look at you. You will be safer that way.
Don't expect a tip.
No, I won't expect a finder's fee either. See, I'd only get one of those if I was actually related to Callum and you had to stay sweet with me. Never mind the fact that it was my idea to start with.
If you want to have this silly little fight, have it with Hunter.
You seen Evan?
Nope, only Rachel McKenna. You're gonna get the chef to put a little extra something in his soup?
Yeah, that's the attitude. And you wonder why no one takes you seriously?
It was a joke.
Coming from you, it's hard to tell. Act like an idiot and you'll get treated like one. Gary.
Ah, you're a likely suspect. What have you done with all the pillows?
Sorry?
They keep going walkabout from ED.
Yeah, I've been taking them home. I stuffed them down my top. I've got quite a collection now. Pity they've all got hospital written on them, although I am getting faster at bleaching that off.
I've got an old lady in cubicle 2. I can't get her comfy.
And you can't find your way to the nearest linen cupboard?
Come on, please. Okay, I'm busy.
Yeah, you really look like it. And so's every orderly in the hospital?
Well, you're the one lurking around the desk. Doing what exactly?
Okay, I'll be there in a minute.
Thank you.
Where did you find it? Who's read it?
No one. It was behind the desk in triage, and you must have dropped it there on the way up last night.
But I asked Yvonne and
Well, a nurse found it, and she stuffed it under the desk and forgot about it.
Thank you.
And now I really have to go. Have you heard from Dad? Well, you did text him, right? Like you said you would?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
What? Jasmine?
I'll come with you to the cafe and I'll tell him what happened.
Yeah, you better.
I'm just gonna go to the toilet. Give me 2 minutes.
What game do you think you're playing yet?
Oh, I'm not. I was just about to come and find you.
1 o'clock, we said. At the cafe, we said, ready to start work. 40 minutes I waited looking like a fool. Till I worked out that was the whole point. To make a fool of me. To punish me for goodness knows what. Look, tell me I'm wrong.
Well, will you listen if I do?
Come on, let's hear it.
Jess lost her diary, and she was freaking out, and I had to help her find it.
And that was more important than turning up for work. After I went out on a limb for you, persuaded everyone that you were trustworthy. You were just looking for an excuse. Anything would do. Anything so long as you let me down.
No. Jess was upset, and I thought she was going to have an asthma attack.
So why didn't you call Mum? Why didn't you text me?
Well, I told... What's the point? No matter what I say, you won't believe me.
I was worried about you, boy. It crossed my mind you might be down the park knocking back a bottle or something just to spite me. I mean, that would have been in character, wouldn't it?
Stuff you.
Mate, I'm sorry.
Dad?
Hey. Oh, hi. Sit down. It won't be long. Why do they make the letters so dang small? Don't they know how hooked my eyes are? Have you got time for a coffee?
Oh, it would have to be a quick one. They need me back at work.
Flat white? You'll laugh. I'd rather have the instant stuff. They probably don't sell it here. I'm sure they have a jar hidden away for special occasions. I have left my card in my locker. Sorry. Oh, I'm sure I can stretch to a couple of coffees. Is your handbag anything like mine, full of junk? Oh, I probably shouldn't use that word, should I? Someone may take me seriously. Oh, for goodness sakes. I wouldn't joke about it, would I? I don't know. Would you? What's that? Do you mind if I have a look? it means that much to you. I haven't given you many reasons to trust me.
He's learning to trust
You
again.
need to talk to that fiancée of yours. She's keeping secrets from you.
But who can he really trust?
Think my mother's still on drugs?
Shortland Street, 7 o'clock tomorrow, TV2.